Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for this short tutorial. Today we'll talk about viewing answers from course evaluations in Google Forms and Google Sheets. I am using a sample evaluation from a Spanish course, but you could use your own. We're currently in the Questions tab. To see the data, we need to click on the Responses tab. In this case, as you can see, my form already has 16 answers, but your newly created forms will be empty at first. My form is already closed, so no new answers will be accepted, but you can reopen it whenever you want. There is the option of checking the responses as a summary or by individual responder. Here we are in the summary view, where for each question, all of the answers are presented together. This will happen with every opened question, as you can see. If you have multiple choice items, Google Forms already presents them as a graph, with the percentages chosen for each option. To the right, you'll find the labels for the graph. In this case, we were asking how was the workload in the course, and apparently the results were very positive. I will just close the survey again to prevent unwanted data. By clicking on the individual tab, we can see each respondent's data. To navigate between the different answers, one just has to click in the arrows. The Google Forms view might be enough for many, but there is another option too. You can view and save your data in a Google Sheet. To do that, click on the dots on the right top corner. There, click again on Select Response Destination. As you can see, the current form is already linked to a spreadsheet, but you can decide to link it to a new one you create, or even to an existing spreadsheet that you already had. In this case, we will leave it as it is, so I will just go back to the previous screen. Now, to view and work with our data, we need to click on the Google Sheets icon. It automatically opens another tab with our spreadsheet. In anonymous student evaluations, the only identifier for the data is a timestamp. To the right, you'll find the question on top and the answers below. Since this survey had mainly free-form open questions, our answers include a lot of text. Maybe a spreadsheet is not the ideal format for that kind of responses. Still, if we scroll right just a bit, we can find our multiple choice questions. These answers, especially if they involve numbers or can be analyzed statistically, work especially well in a spreadsheet. Google Sheets has options to work with the data and analyze it, but that is a topic for a different tutorial. Feel free to explore by yourself. Now let's go back to the beginning. That's it. Besides analyzing data, Google Sheets can also be useful to share our data with interested parties, such as colleagues or our institution's administration. Well, that is everything for today. I hope that you found it useful. See you next time.